Today I'm going to be playing some Miracle Priest with Cthulhu the Shattered as the win condition. I wasn't really planning on recording with this deck, but I copied it off HS Replay just to play a couple games with it, and then I started out really strong. I went 4-1 with it at the beginning, and it was a lot of fun, so I figured, why not? I'll go ahead and record with it. So the way this deck works is basically it relies on Nazmani Bloodweaver and Gadget Sand Auctioneer. So you get both of these in play, you spam a bunch of spells, discount your hand, lets you spam more spells, discounts all the Cthulhu pieces so you can play those easily, and then even discounts the Cthulhu itself and you can kill your opponent. I saw a clip of this deck going off and it had lethal in like turn 6. That's not very common, I don't think I ever had a turn 6 lethal, but it is something that I can potentially do. So yeah, the win condition is pretty straightforward, but actually playing the deck is quite complicated. You have a lot of decisions and the rope is a factor on all of your pop-off turns. So tough deck to play. With that being said, I did start out strong with the deck, but I ended up going 12-16 with it, which is actually not too bad, because I haven't invested a ton of time into this deck, and pretty much every game I was finding mistakes that I was making. So I think if you wanted to put the time into a deck like this, you could actually have a pretty decent win rate.
I will prove myself to you.
Raw power is no substitute for true strength.
Definitely love the Bloodweaver, and against Demon Hunter, I probably keep the Penance. Not sure if he'll just be aggro Demon Hunter at this rank, but can't be too safe. Or you can never be too safe, I guess is the phrase I was looking for. Palm reading is really nice. Okay, so he's not aggro, which makes the Penance less good. I think I don't cast Penance here, because I can play it for 1 mana after Palm reading. And it doesn't really matter if I let this hit me a couple turns because I don't get the lifesteal this turn anyway. You love to see Insight. Wait, Forbidden Words was kind of bad actually. Because, like, you can't really play it on a gadget turn very easily. So when do I actually play this Bloodweaver? I could Bloodweaver Insight this turn, but I'd still be pretty far off from being able to play Auctioneer. Auctioneer costs 4. Let's go ahead and just play Heart here. Need to play it eventually. I'm probably just playing Insight in like one of the next couple turns and then maybe turn 7 try to go off.
My blades are just for show.
Alright, the Gift of Luminance kind of makes me want to try to go off here. Is there a good way to do this? I want to play Bloodweaver, Gift,
What?
Holy Smite, Insight, Penance this turn, which is 9 mana. But I can focus all of the discounts. I get 3 discounts. I can play Wave of Apathy. I'm pretty sure I can play everything here.
We will feed on this way.
Actually, maybe I can get a little bit unlucky.
We will feed on this world.
I think these usually hold up here. Well, maybe not. This one can be like hero power, shard shattered. But one of them should live. Oh, maybe they both live. Okay. Need to make sure I'm sitting up. Have my brain fully activated because I could technically win the game this turn. Well, that was a really bad draw. Oh, that was so bad. I guess I'm just not even going off here. Because the only way to go off, since I don't have a dead minion, I have to Forbidden Words one of my own Bloodweavers. And at that point, I only have one Bloodweaver, I may as well just wait until next turn. Like, one of them will probably die, but the other one shouldn't.
Alas, poor Warlock.
If he had given me, like, a Mana Feeder Panthara last turn, that I could cast the Forbidden Words on, I definitely would have been able to just go in. Okay, Power Word Shield.
I got the best deals anywhere.
Oh my god. Spending all my mana here anyway, so I can hero power first. Well, I can definitely go off next turn, right? And I've seen 2 Marrow Slicers already, so it's unlikely that I die here. Although it could always be double Twin Slice plus a Chaos Strike. Let's see if we can kill both of these. If one of them lives, I'm pretty happy. Alright, well, I still have 3 mana to work with here. Definitely want to silence before Holy Smiting because I can run out of stuff to shoot. I don't know what's happening exactly, but it's definitely happening. I really wanted to cast that. Is Cthulhu in my deck yet? Oh, it is now. Okay. I think I can almost always play Cthulhu next turn. Either with a Bloodweaver discount, or if I draw Embalming Ritual, that upgrades my insight.
Demons?
And if I wasn't dead last turn, I really doubt I'm dead this turn. If I had played this faster, I might have actually had lethal this turn. I could have drawn... No, I guess... Well, I do only have to cast like 3 spells to get Cthulhu to 0 mana. So it would have just been like Insight to draw into it. I'd have to silence the Auctioneer.
Grow impatient.
Yeah, I think if I just played faster, I had lethal this turn, but I don't know if I could have actually played that fast. I felt like I went pretty quick.
Time grows short.
I wonder how much of that time was him spent watching my turn. I don't think he ever is able to just put enough stats in play to survive the Cthulhu here, because my stuff is pretty big too.
I am almost out of cards.
I have to play this to discount the Cthulhu. Nice.
Pray to your gods that your pleas may go unanswered.
Tyrande versus Mael.
None can escape my fury. The loom give me strength.
Palm reading. Oh, palm reading plus insight. Very good. I wonder if I keep Gift of Luminance with that. 2 mana Gift of Luminance to go with a 50% chance at a Bloodweaver. Kind of an ambitious keep, but I'll take it. Sphere of Sapience is a really good turn one. He's also Cthulhu. Okay. I definitely feel better about the matchup knowing that he's also Cthulhu. So off the Sphere of Sapience, I think I'm looking for any of my minions, Insight, or Palm Reading, probably. I might keep a Mass Dispel since it draws a card. Pretty sure I toss that, even though I do have to play it eventually. I don't know, he could still be somewhat aggressive even with Cthulhu. Like maybe I wanted the 3 damage AoE. I think I decided I keep Mass Dispel. It's even better since I'm always playing Palm Reading here. Insight is insane. Alright, so next turn I can Mass Dispel Insight, or even like Insight, Gift Insight. I don't know, this hand is nuts. Interesting Shadow Step. Embalming Ritual is actually pretty good with Gift of Luminance. Probably don't keep it though. Alright, we're definitely hoping that the other Insight hits a Bloodweaver.
I will act as your scale.
I've already got one of those. So I could go Auctioneer, Insight, Coin, Bloodweaver. I really want to land this Gift of Luminance on the Auctioneer turn. I might just straight up wait for it. Which is actually just next turn if I wait for it. Nice. So next turn is 1, 5, 7. I have a coin to go with that. I'm gonna go up to 10 cards. Maybe I want to go ahead and dump this Renew. Alright. Next turn is going to be exciting. Swindle. I have to play this very fast, because it's easy to run out of time doing this. Sure, 0 mana spell.
I got the best deals anywhere. We will feed on this well. We will feed on this well.
Alright, 0 mana on the Apotheosis, it's castable now. Yuck, I have to spend a mana on this penance. Wow, my turn ended here? That's so unlikely. I didn't have anything dead for Ray's dead. And then the rest of my hand is all my most expensive stuff. But that's fine. This board itself is pretty hard for him to deal with, and even if he does... I have another Auctioneer and a Bloodweaver. I guess I can't play them both next turn, though, since the Auctioneer is 6 mana.
I wonder.
But next turn I can just get some Cthulhu pieces out of my hand, maybe.
I taste no fear.
We will feed on this well.
Unfortunately, the one Cthulhu piece that would be good here is the one I buried with Sphere of Sapience. I guess Eye is kind of okay. Maybe I go Maw plus Eye next turn and just clear his board a bit. I do like a 0 mana spell. I could go like Bloodweaver, Raise Dead, and then I'm like pretty likely to hit a discount on the Auctioneer. But it probably makes sense to just play this other stuff this turn. I don't think I'm in a rush to go off. It's not like he's a Mindrender or Lucia deck or something.
Double time and double pay.
One mana spells we keep.
I got the best deals. We will feed on this well.
I would like to hit discounts on these Bloodweavers if possible. Insight doesn't do anything until I shuffle Cthulhu. Couldn't play either of my 0 mana spells there because they added cards to my hand. I'm gonna overdraw here, but I have my last piece of Cthulhu in hand anyway, so it doesn't matter. Wonder if I can ever win next turn. I'd have to raise dead my Gadgets and Auctioneer to draw the Cthulhu.
I am out of cards.
Oh, he's leaving this Auctioneer up. But this Auctioneer is kind of a nuisance. I guess it's not really a nuisance.
I wonder. We will feed on this world.
Oh wait, it's just gonna die to the Heart of Cthulhu anyway.
I wonder. We will feed on this
I can afford to take some fatigue damage here. These are all really terrible. Alright, whatever. There was maybe a way to lethal here, but I didn't get it. He might be able to just put enough stats in play that I can't kill him here. He's at 33. 33 is not good enough.
I am out of cards.
Even if he put a few more stats in play there was a world where I could like play spells and get enough discounts between Cthulhu and Mind Control. Actually, I don't think that was a world. I think I played that game really poorly.
Tyrande versus Gul'dan. Your soul shall be mine.
A loon give me strength.
Warlock is hard to mulligan against because, like, you can't afford to keep anything bad if they're Mill Warlock, but if they're Zoo, you kind of want to keep those random spells. I don't know, I'm just going to assume that he's Mill Warlock. Well, my hand is not very good, aside from this Nazmani Bloodweaver. Oh no. Turn 1 play, that means he's Zoo.
The fires of vengeance burn bright.
You here for this almost out of time.
Oh gee, I wonder if he's playing Dark Glare next turn.
Why do you call?
Oh, he's actually not. I assumed that was why he played Tour Guide and didn't tap.
We will feed on this.
Insight was a really insane draw here. And because I have Power Word Shield, this thing actually might survive the turn. Alright, let's go Nazmani Bloodweaver. Oh, let's go. And I nailed the Insight. Oh wait, it was the only one I could discount. I can play Auctioneer this turn. Let's go. Let's play Cthulhu this turn. Oh, I ran out of playable cards. Unlucky. Maybe I could have optimized things a little better. I think I was supposed to play like the Holy Smite before the Palm Reading, I think. I don't remember exactly. But yeah, Palm Reading should not have been discounting 0 mana cards. But whatever. He is going to be able to kill the Auctioneer here, unfortunately. But my hand is pretty solid, and I can raise dead into another Auctioneer. Oh, that's pretty scary. I don't know if it really changes much, though. He still has to trade 2 minions into Gadget. Oh, I definitely want to Shadow Menace this thing. Actually, do I? I don't want these 6 mana pieces of garbage in my hand. He can have his card draw.
I see your weakness.
I don't want to play Raise Dead here because it puts a 6 mana minion in my hand, which isn't useful. It eats discounts. I've lost a lot of games playing Raise Dead where I probably didn't need to. Plus, if I need it for next turn, it draws a card with Gadget.
The fires of vengeance burn bright. The fires of vengeance burn bright.
They're not trapped.
So yeah, I thought about stealing his Hands of Gul'dan, but he wasn't even able to use them this turn, so I'm really glad I didn't bother.
I got the best deals anywhere.
Alright, I guess I'll cast this here. Why did you concede? Well, I beat Zoo. That's an accomplishment.